Welcome to That's Good Broncos. I'm Brandon Perna. And do I feel any different? Do I feel any more powerful now that I have officially become the most beloved member of the media in Broncos Country? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I feel the burn. I feel the burn. Not to be confused with the purge. And thank you guys for coming up with the slogan, Feel the Pern. I believe the next step is the presidency. Oh, I feel the power. From my balls to my head, I am flooded with... First, all of the credit goes to you guys for all of your votes, for your relentless support these last 6 weeks. And it is official after defeating Klis, Mike Evans, Andrew Mason, Vic Lombardi, Adam Schefter, and Terrell Davis. I'm officially the most underpaid pseudo-media personality on Earth. Probably because I didn't know pseudo was spelled with a fucking P. Pseudo. Pseudo. Pseudo sounds like a delicious Mexican soup. And after winning, Patrick Smythe called me on my cellular phone and asked me to address the Denver media at Broncos headquarters with a victory speech. So, of course, I accepted, and that's what we're about to watch. That's Good Broncos. Thank you for having me. Thank you. My fellow Americans, I'd like to start by saying, good for me, bud. Good for me. Broncos Country just blasted all other media members down the gooch. I'd like to thank my parents for paying for me to attend a video school so I could learn how to make videos of myself talking about the Broncos. Money well spent. I'd also like to thank my wife for being attracted to me and for telling me to never give up on my dream of having a dream. I'd also like to thank everyone who watches this YouTube channel on a regular basis. And for all of you blessed souls who voted every week and voted numerous times, I am humbled by how superior you've made me feel. Look, there's a little saying where I come from. When you play the Broncos Country Media Challenge, you win or you die. I won, so I'm assuming everyone else is dead. I think. I also have to thank the Broncos subreddit for posting all of my videos and supporting me through this campaign. I need to thank Mile High Report for putting this whole tournament on, which I had no idea I was even included in until the day the first round was posted. And of course, a big thanks to the man upstairs. My tenant who lives upstairs in the bedroom on the second floor of the house. Kenneth, without your rent money, I'd be starving. Also, per the deal, I am going to wear a dress. Not in this episode, I gotta go find one, but I will create a dress spectacular episode. Live up to the promise that if you made me the true Cinderella story of Denver, I will do a That's Good Broncos episode in a dress. I'm about to leave for vacation. I didn't have time to get the dress today, but don't worry, I'm gonna fucking wear one. A nice one. If you have any recommendations, send me links to dresses on Amazon. I will peruse them. I believe I am a petite. And a big thanks goes out to Vic Lombardi. Where are you at, Vic? There you are. He's helped me more than anyone here in Denver. And he sent me some of the best material for this campaign. You may remember he said he'd cut my balls off while his dad was sharpening a knife.
Show Brandon Perna what happens to people who talk on the internet. Show him. Show him. Show him.
Sharpen a knife here.
Right across the nutsack, Brandon.
We shot several video segments with his dad during the football season for his show, Let's Talk Football. And his mom fed me pounds and pounds of pasta every week before the shoot. So I am grateful to the Lombardi family, and yes, I will join the Lombardi Mafia. Also, I gotta thank CWHemp.com for sponsoring this channel. Otherwise, I may have been working at Arby's this off-season to pay my mortgage, so if you want some of the Charlotte's Web hemp oil that I've been using for my brain to help prevent Alzheimer's, check out CWHemp.com. Use my promo code ThatsGood to get 10% off of your order, and everyone in the audience today is getting free hemp oil! Look under your seats, you're getting hemp oil! Woo! Now, while I'm here, let's talk about the thing that brought us all together, the Denver Broncos. John Elway is down in Arizona at the annual owners meetings, and while he and head coach Vance Joseph are being coy about the Tony Romo situation, I think there's a new front runner for the veteran QB that should be in a Broncos uniform next season. And that's our old friend Jay Cutler. Now, before you lose your shit, let me assure you, Cutler's a changed man. I mean, after his wife, Kristen Cavallari from The Hills Have Eyes, posted this nude photo of Jay on Instagram, I think it's clear Cutler has matured into the leader we all knew he could be. Look, there are some people out there that wish we could go back to the days before social media where athletes' lives weren't so public, you know, and I think a lot of athletes would agree, but when Jay Cutler poses fully nude for Instagram for his wife to post, I think we're all glad, even though it burned our eyes a bit. Well, now, Cut's got a tight butt. I think we're happy social media exists. Now, Cutler, I think, could be a great quarterback. No man alive allows naked pictures of him to be taken unless he has the confidence of a Lannister. I believe Tony Romo will end up in Denver at some point. The Broncos still have a little over $16 million in cap room, and they will use that money to make at least one more move before the season starts, one more big move. That's either going to be Tony Romo or a left tackle. That's just my opinion, which, according to this tournament, is fucking gold. The good news is we will be waiting for a resolution for a while, which means the Romo speculation can continue for probably at least another month. So when all the owners get together, wherever they do it, Arizona this year, they usually like to try to fuck the game of football up a little bit. And they're doing that down in Arizona by banning the rule which previously allowed players to jump over the center on extra points and field goal attempts. This is bad news for guys like Justin Simmons, who single-handedly beat the Saints this season for the Broncos by jumping over the center and blocking the extra point attempt. Now, this play makes extra points more entertaining, and that was the whole reason for moving those plays back, to make them more entertaining. But now, this rule has been banned due to player safety, even though I don't think any of us have ever seen a player get hurt on that play. Has a player ever gotten hurt performing this act? I don't think so. The NFL likes to pretend to care about player safety, so they ban this action, yet players are still not technically allowed to take things like Charlotte's Web hemp oil, even though there's research that shows it acts as a neuroprotectant, which literally means it protects the fucking brain. It helps prevent concussions, and it helps treat concussions. But they can't play it because it's got a tiny, tiny amount of THC in it. The NFL has a really funny way of showing it cares about player safety. Isn't that right, media? In order to celebrate this victory, though, I am leaving for Hawaii on Thursday. Don't worry, I have a handful of Broncos videos scheduled to go up over the next 2 weeks. I meant to post them, some of them earlier this season, but I just got too fucking busy. So please keep coming back and checking for those videos because they're pretty good. Got an interview with Will Parks, an interview with Brandon McManus, and some other cool shit. I appreciate the support. This contest ran for 6 weeks. You guys kept showing up, but seeing how many of you voted every week and all the positive support you gave me really was what motivated me to keep pushing for this silly thing every Monday. Really, the only reason I keep making videos every week is because of the support I receive from all of you. It's here on YouTube, your support on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's awesome interacting with everyone on a daily basis about football, about the Broncos. So much of the shit we see on the internet is divisive, but I'm glad there's this one thing I can go to that feels like we're all on the same page. Even when we disagree about football things, it doesn't matter because it's a fucking sport. So, bottom line is, thank you. If I could say thank you enough, I would, but I can't. All I can say is go Broncos, and as always, fuck the Las Vegas Raiders. That sounds weird, doesn't it? The Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. I pointed out on Twitter that the Broncos will become the most northern of all the AFC teams geographically, which means once the Raiders finally move to Las Vegas, the Broncos will be king in the north. And winter is fucking coming. So you better buy your coats, David Carr, Alex Smith, and Phillip Rivers, because the north, the North remembers, and we are going to run through your asses on the way to another Super Bowl victory. Kings of the North. Kings of the North. Thanks for watching That's Good Broncos. Make sure you subscribe here. Give me a follow on Twitter at Brandon Perna. On Instagram, same name, Brandon Perna. And you know it, cwhemp.com. If you want that Charlotte's Web hemp oil, use my promo code That's Good to get 10% off your order. I'll be sending you pics from Hawaii, don't worry.